Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, Gabriel Angelos began his adventures within, well, South Underrail. We completed the quest for Tanner, turning on the power to several of the scout stations within the caves down below. We did some selling, we ended up learning a few plans, we got an awesome sledgehammer. Things are looking good for us so far. Let's continue our adventure, shall we? So the first thing we're going to do is repair our sledgehammer, because it is damaged and we need it repaired. Unfortunately, while we did pick up the sledgehammer plan, we don't have a handle. I didn't see any for sale anywhere, unfortunately. So until we can find one, we'll double check, but I don't think there was any around up there. I also went ahead, by the way, everyone off screen, and I've stored a bunch of stuff in our vault, basically, and now we're just going to continue by talking to Brett and get the Cave Hopper quest. You must be Gabriel. They call me Big Brett. So you've passed all the tests, I see. Couldn't have been easy. Those were just getting harder and harder in recent years. It was a breeze. He smirks, unimpressed. Either you're joking or you're the next Tanner. I see Tanner is well respected here. Respected? The man is a living legend. He took charge of the station in the worst of its days and turned things around. He fought off our enemies, wrestled back control of our power plant, reintroduced a lot of old world technology that allows us to run the station this big, and he ensured a very favorable trading agreement with the Union. Impressive. Indeed. So what can I do for you? I've been tasked with helping you with the Hopper Roundup. Ah, very good. So, say, have you ever captured a Hopper? Yeah, I have. Just point me to the gear. A fellow hunter, I see. It's in the storage room. That's the room with the 2 double-doored entrances just across the hallway. You'll find everything you need there. Your hunting ground is the Mushroom Cove. Head south of the Crossroad Watch until you reach a waterfall. Go past the waterfall and take the western tunnel in a cave after it. Now, you'll come across a big cavern with a lake. That's the cove. I'll need 3 healthy specimens. Good luck. Oh, and by the way, I've also sent a young man called Newton to catch some hoppers. It's been a while, so see if you can find him and learn what's taking him so long. Who's Newton? Yeah, he's just like you, a newcomer who needs to learn the basics of what it takes for his station to operate. I sent him to catch hoppers. He should have been back by now, though. Hope he hasn't gotten himself into some sort of trouble. So please, look for him while you're there. What is the Mushroom Cove? It's a place where a couple of streams and rivers join up to form a cove. From there, the water flows further down as the Celetrius River, which is joined by some other streams and rivers, and becomes more and more treacherous as it journeys on. Presumably, it leads straight down into the deep caverns and ends in a magnificent waterfall, but I'm not sure I believe that. Alright, I'll get right on it. Alright, let's do this, everyone. Cave Hopper quest. Most people, probably the very first time they play this blind, they don't realize how tricky it is. But it's not tricky at all if you know what to do. So the first thing we're going to do is search for the gear. We want all of the nets. Next, we want the traps, and we want 3 dog crates. Oh, probably don't need this arrow. Hey, some bullets are in there. Along with more flares, we'll take the flares. Alright, so let's go ahead and prep for this. The traps can go here. Dog crates can go here. And we want to talk to Big Brett one more time. Because the nets are not as useful as the traps are for catching rat hounds. In fact, the traps make this trivially easy. Anything else, it will be a bit frustrating for you. Okay, let's check one more time and see if there's a handle for sale here. There might have been. I thought it was a spear handle, but maybe it was a normal handle? Let's see. Hey, Lucas. Let's see. Spear shafts. Is there any handles for sale here? Machete handles. Wow. No. And you have knife handles, but no normal handles. You suck. I don't remember seeing any for sale up at the other place either. The other place being the engineering lab. We're going to check one more time just to make sure. Because if I can make a better sledgehammer, it's so important to make one. This game is similar to World of Warcraft in that if you're playing or rather what it used to be like playing World of Warcraft ages ago. I remember playing a warrior back when warriors were terrible, back in the original vanilla WoW, and you needed your equipment upgraded. The difference between a weapon that was 2 levels lower than you and the current weapon was phenomenal. You really wanted weaponry, and I don't see anything here that's useful to us. This might be useful, actually, the metal. How much is that metal? 83 bucks? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so let's head out. Yes, I know I'm counting 20 extra pounds with us. However, we're Gabriel, not Garrett. So we can hold on to this at the moment, at least. You know, I saw that dead scavenger as he was being carried to medical. He shakes his head. Don't want... what? Don't know, don't want to know. Fair enough. Going somewhere? Not right now. What? What's happening? Let's go to medical, everyone. We were just at medical before. Oh, maybe when we got the quest from Big Brett, or we turned in the quest from Gabriel, suddenly something else showed up. Hello, Gabriel. I have to go. A dead man, a surgeon. If you want to buy something, talk to Pascal. I'm busy. Oh, that's interesting. We had to walk in there to get this? Okay. Oh, who's the dead man in the operating room? A guard found him dying in Mushroom Cove. Identity still unknown. Probably some scavenger. But he had very few items on him when he was found. What happened to him? The body's covered in green growths, mostly universally associated with mutagen exposure. No one knows what exactly transpired, but he was dead on arrival. Can I see the body? What for? I'd like to examine it. Well, I suppose I can allow it. Just don't touch it, okay? Can I talk to this guard who found him? I don't know which of the guards brought her in. Her in? I guess it's a girl. Malcolm, the security officer, can help you with that. He's at the cave exit on the lowest level of the station. Alright, take care, Pascal. So, I don't want to touch the body, but I do want to examine it. Before you is the body of a young scavenger, a man barely over 20, if over at all. You have some difficulty telling the age, as the state of the body's in really undermines your perception. Inspect the deceased. His somewhat deformed body is covered in small pox-sized green tumors, from whose base thin, mycelium-like tendrils grow over and into the pale skin. You also notice what appear to be several needle marks, mostly on the arms, but there's one in the neck as well. Biology. The body's pale and cold and pretty stiff, meaning rigor mortis has set in. You take a look at some of the exposed back and notice moderate sugillation, that is, the pooling of blood inside the body. The amount of pooled blood and its location, combined with what you deduce so far, tells you that death occurred no more than 6 hours ago. Unfortunately, that's everything useful you're able to determine from inspecting the body. Interesting. needle marks. Hypo use, maybe? I guess since we're here, we'll stop by my private quarters and just store the metal as well. We'll talk with Marcus. Like, he was the guy, right, who lets us in and out, right? We'll see where he was found or anything else about him. Okay, metal. Store you here. Oh, I don't need this garbage. Shirt and pants can stay behind as well. Who needs shirt and pants? I don't know if you actually have to lock your room, but I totally lock it every time I leave it. Every single time. Alright, back to the cave exit. Interesting. So I don't remember that being a quest before. You know, I saw that dead scavenger. I've seen the body myself. What do you know about it? Well, one of the guards found this dying man in Mushroom Cove just as I was starting my shift some hours ago. He was horribly mutated, covered in green tumors and all. Terrible things happen out there all the time, but this man was still alive when he was brought through here. Now that's something you don't see often. Sadly, that didn't last, as he died before reaching the medical level. Did he manage to say who did this to him? No, Mushroom's Cove's full of side beetle butt, but this doesn't look like a product of their psionics. How do I get there? It's a wet cave a bit south from here, but don't get any strange ideas, Gabriel. It's a dangerous place. Well, open the gate. I'm going there anyway. Okay, maybe old Jonas saw them bring the body in. Back again? What can old Jonas do for you, youngster? I got some questions about the tunnels. Shoot. Nah, never mind. See you later. No new information from him. Alright, well, off we go. We're still in the tutorial stages of the game, everyone, until we finish with this quest. I consider everything, including an up to Depot A tutorial. It's difficult, and you can fail it, but if you can't pass Depot A, you haven't learned enough about how the game works. Gasoline, dirty rag, rubber balls. Actually, I guess we want all this scrap. Some really low quality steel plates. Those can stay there. Foam padding we'll take, though. We're not making bullets, so I don't need any of that stuff for crafting. I don't know why I took all of it with Garrett and held on to all of that garbage. I guess I thought it might be useful at some point to make bullets and then sell them. But you get so many bullets anyway. You get so much equipment. As long as you know what to bring back and target to bring back, you don't really care very much. And it just occurs to me I should probably eat something. I'll have some under pie. Oh, I checked the video, by the way, everyone, on my video player, and I'm amazed at how dark it looks. It looks Hello? This must be a random encounter? They're hostile. Which I knew anyway, because they were red. They're not hive-minded. Mole crickets. Huh, interesting. Very weak enemies, I suppose. But annoying enough. I don't want them getting around me. Oh, I wonder what purpose they serve. I guess there's some more theme. You don't drop any bodies either. Some more rocks. You cannot do anything to the rocks until you're done with Depot A. Once you're done with Depot A, you'll be able to pick up or create dynamite, and then you'll be able to get past them. Hello, Zephyr crossbow parts. Do I want you? I guess we'll take you. The weird thing for me is remembering that Gabriel can carry 190 pounds. That's amazing. Holy crap. He'll probably be very close to being overburdened anyway. Sledgehammers weigh a lot. And I intend for him to wear metal armor, which also weighs a lot. So it's going to be tricky. But I think, as long as I keep remembering to store stuff, we shouldn't run into too much trouble with the encumbrance and what have you. There's a sentry. We'll talk to him in a bit. Let's just clear out the rest of this zone really fast. At least some of it. Alright, that's good enough. Halt! Who goes there? Gabriel, the new guy. He nods and takes his finger off the trigger. Yeah, I recognize you now. What are you doing out here? I've been instructed to round up some hoppers from the Mushroom Cove. Am I headed the right way? Yes, you are. It's just beyond this passage. Be careful, though, as there's side beetles in the old cove. What do you know about that scavenger from Mushroom Cove? Not much, to tell you the truth. Gerald, guard, found him dying in the cove. Oh, found him dying in the cove. There's a space between him and dying, not him dying. It all happened before my shift. Where can I find this Gerald? He's probably sleeping. Yeah, long shift, but I think Malcolm was on duty at the time. He nods. Better ask him for more info on your way back. Did you happen to see a young man go into the Mushroom Cove? Newton's the name. Yeah, he went through here recently. I'd say about 2 hours ago or so. He said he was going to catch some cave hoppers. He hasn't returned yet, though. You mentioned side beetles. Yeah, side beetles. Nasty buggers. Especially if they're in a group, because that's where they start slinging powerful psionics at you. You know, if you haven't already, talk to old Jonas at the crossroads. He knows a lot more about the creatures lurking in these caves. Could give you some important tips. Who knows? Might save your life. In any case, stick to the eastern bank and you should be safe. Nasty buggers. Alright, I'm off. Take care. Now, we don't have any trap skill, but I don't think it's going to matter very much. I think we can still very easily just set this right here and then catch us some hoppers. Yep, just like that, everyone. Look at that. Look how easy that is. And we just walk up and capture them. Takes just a few seconds. We'll be done with this quest, I think, in like 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. Get some distance to walk away. Cave hopper will come on out, walk over the trap, and then we'll get it. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. Come on, I know you're hungry. Go and get the mushrooms. Go and get them. Them's good eating. Just like hobbits, you love your mushrooms. There you go. Thank you, sir. We're gonna get ya. And the last one we'll put down here. Get just enough distance from it. And yes, the mushrooms regenerate very quickly. These are the fastest growing mushrooms ever. They must not be edible by humans. Otherwise, we'd be eating these all the time. Gotcha, you jerk. Guess what? I'm coming. I'm coming for ya. Done. Look at that. 2 minutes or so. Quest completed. I know it's taken some people like up to 25 minutes to capture all the cave hoppers because they try sneaking up on them or using nets. Hey, Mordra. The middle-aged man, tall and wide-shouldered, stands by the coast, smoking a cigar and observing the calm water. As you come near, he turns around. He eyes you for a moment, maintaining an indifferent expression, and then speaks to you in a low, raspy voice. Don't stop around. You're scaring the fish away. You're that guy that was running Tanner's tests, right? Gabriel, was it? Guess you got admitted. Yeah, and who are you? The indifferent expression persists. I'd tell you that, but then I'd have to kill you. Just call me Mordred. I'd like to see you try. No, you wouldn't. What is this place? It's called Mushroom Cove. It's basically a big lake where all these little streams converge and form the Celetrius River. It then runs all the way down to the very bottom of the deep caverns. How's the fishing going? Could be better. I was hoping to catch some deep eels, but I forgot to bring meat, and the eels don't care for worms much. Use those only if you want to drown them. What kind of meat do you need? Any meat will do, but raw red meat works best. I could hunt down a hopper, but I cannot leave the rods unattended. I got some meat right here. Good. You want to trade for it? What can you offer? How about a health hypo? Make it 2 and you've got a deal. You drive a hard bargain. Very well. Now to catch some eels. I'll leave it to you. Good luck. I thought he might be able to tell us something about the body, but I guess not. Well, with the cave hoppers completed, we could just go back to Big Brett. But I think he'll tell us to come down here and look for Newton anyway. Let's take a look and see if we can find out where on Earth he might be. Hopper, get the heck out of here. And there, everyone, is a young Azurai. Wow, a young one. I want to get closer to us just a bit. Okay, and now we're gonna get it. Ah, oh, that sucks. We missed once. Okay, we get zapped a bit. Oh, by the way, everyone, Pummel's just 10 action points, not 25. That's useful to know. If I decide to equip a different type of weapon in my offhand, like a dagger, we could pummel with the sledgehammer to do decent damage, and then still attack with the sledgehammer again, and then a different weapon. Ah, there's a real side beetle. Back in my day, when I was originally playing this game, I remember when all side beetles were normal side beetles. Oh, it's still on cooldown, Tim. For 3 more turns. Let's see if we can get away from it. Remember, you're not fleeing. Ah, this sucks. It's gonna zap us at least once. Oh, yes, it's not gonna. Haha, or at least not quite yet. Ooh, tougher enemy. And we missed again. Oh, why would you do that? You ran around me, and then you just opened yourself up to be killed. Not that I'm gonna complain that much. Side beetle carapace, side beetle brain. I have a character, everyone, who has almost finished everything pre-DLC, pre-Institute, who has killed something like 60 side beetles and has only found 1 brain. It is a oddie character too. It's so annoying. Oh right, as you can see, everyone, I'm not reading the oddies either. But they're there. Hello, there's some blood here. That's a hint as to maybe where we should go. Let's investigate. A scope. Useful early on. Doesn't weigh very much and is worth quite a bit of cash. A machete handle. Same as a normal handle. I occasionally find one of them in here. Oh, hello. Young Azuri. You're kidding me. It doesn't matter that much. One zap is not going to be enough damage to really phase us. Not like it was to Garrett. 2 attacks would send them below regeneration life. Also, these are young Azuri, so they're nowhere near as dangerous. I'm going to wait here until our sprint is off a cooldown. Actually, I'm not. Let's move up. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully we'll be okay. I think every 5 seconds is 1 turn. Hello. This is still on cooldown, but we don't need it to bash you in the face. Oop, I should have done that. Oh, that's interesting. Really, really annoying. Oh, Tim. You don't do enough damage with your fists. Looks like it's shut its head rather than leave it open. I like that. That makes it tougher to do if it does that at the end of its turns. Ah. That's new. Hello. This wasn't here before. I've heard that they added new random caves to the game. This must lead us to some random place. In so much that the game spawned with this. Interesting. We'll have to, well, we'll check it out. First, let's save Newton. Good riddance. Let's search this. Nothing really worthwhile in there. Well, I mean, still useful, the stuff we do find this early on in the game. Hey, Newton. A terrified man leaps out of the dark corner and begins slashing the air in front of him. His shirt and pants are stained with blood, and you see a piece of cloth tied around his thigh, below which a large wound grins at you. An instant passes, and the man retracts his knife and stares at you. A sigh of relief precedes his words. Ah, you're not a cybug, thank goodness. I almost had a heart attack. Are you Newton? Big Brett sent me out to look for you. You've been out of Southgate Station for a while now. Yes, I'm Newton. Don't even mention Big Brett to me. He sent me to catch those stupid hoppers. I guess I went too far to the west and ran into cybugs. He never told me about them. Why didn't you run away? I did! I started running around. Hey, the bugs surrounded me. I ended up in this place. And I cut my leg somewhere along the way. I stopped the stupid bleeding, but I can barely walk. Why the hell are we still talking? Can you get rid of all those damn bugs so I can safely get out of here? I can't run. I most certainly can't fight. They're all dead. Let's get you out of here. Great! I just want to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. He rushes past you, dragging his injured leg behind him. Well, let's see where this leads. Oh, wow. Look at this place. I like the smoke coming out of the dead burrower. And dead spawns. That makes me nervous, though. We're not ready for a burrower. If we meet one... Well, if we meet one right now, we'll fight it. But we're probably gonna die. And then we'll reload the game and then move away from this location. We should be really glad that this Dead Rat Hound Alpha killed this burrower. That would have been a real nightmare had it began laying eggs all over the place. They would have eventually poured out the cave of the Mushroom Cove. And Southgate Station would have to mobilize to get rid of them. Psy beetles. Or an insect is up here. Young Asderi, huh? Let's round the corner. If there's more than one, I don't want to run up there. Two of them. I said we can't afford to miss. Ooh, another one. Wow, 3 of them. It's a very good thing I did not rush up there. Nice. Hit and killed all of them. I love the dripping. That looks amazing. Oh! What is it? And where is it? Whatchamacallit's still on cooldown. So we're going to try to make it come to us. Nice! Critical hit. We've gotten far less critical hits with our 7% critical hit chance than we have with our 5% misses. The saying game. Alright, fun little cave system. A few mushrooms growing in it, and side beetles, young side beetles within it too. Nothing that challenging. And if we were playing oddity mode, we would have picked up probably more oddities than I would normally be used to. One more side beetle brain. Wonder if these have a chance to spawn with something. Maybe we just got unlucky? It's the first time I'm seeing this. This is interesting. And I've heard again that these caves are random. So maybe this cave isn't even here. Or maybe it leads to some other cave in a different game. Now, I think we're going to make an executive decision. And we're going to go adventuring. This could be very dangerous. I normally never do this, but I want a sledgehammer handle. And we can get one in Junkyard. But that means we have to make it to Junkyard, which is not going to be easy for us to do. We don't have stealth, so we're not going to sneak past the creatures that are right here. We're going to have to kill them. Hello, crevice. That was what makes me nervous. Hopefully we can get just one. this sprint. We're going to run this way. That way it runs in a different direction. Bash the hell out of it. Yes! Nice! It didn't even attack us! You're a mistake, Azdurai. It's not gonna save you. You're dead! And Gabriel has leveled. Well done, Gabriel Angelos. And now we're level 4. So what is on the agenda for level 4? Oh no! I don't even... hold on. I don't have this bookmarked here. Okay, reload. Gabriel level 4. I take a point in Constitution at this level. For even more hit points. Oh, our throwing's going up a little bit. It's at 33. This is despite the fact I only have 4 decks. Interesting. All of those get leveled by 5 more points. And we take Yell. You can issue an intimidating shout in an attempt to reduce combat readiness of surrounding enemies and remove them from stealth. All affected enemies will have their offensive skills reduced by an equal amount to 35% of your intimidation skill for 3 turns. Done. Actually, let's put that instead at 7. All right, well done, Gabriel. Let's save the game. And we probably have another... Well, there is another side beetle off in this direction for us to deal with. Hello. I see the entrance to that trapdoor on this side. Oh, Rat-Hound Alpha. That will be difficult for us at this point in the game. That won't be as difficult. We went first. Again, we're going to try to drag it after us. Alright, now you die, Azdurai. Bam! Let's get behind it. I don't want it running towards the rat hounds. Yes! And yes, I know. We've leveled to level 4. We've taken 2 feats now, and we haven't used either of the feats we've taken yet. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to do so. I want to wait till our sprint's off cooldown before I round the corner. Rat hounds, we saw the Rat Hound Alpha up here. They can patrol anywhere in this area. You have Yell and you have a net. Ah, darn it, we weren't able to get away. Okay. Oh, what the F? 2 misses? 2 misses. Oh, something else, everyone. I do not reload. We suffer. You are really, really freaking unbelievable. 3 95% misses in a row. Embarrassing. We're gonna take a rend here. There's nothing I can do to stop it. We'll survive this. How many hit points do you have left? 55? We have to entangle that and get away. We can't kill it with 1 attack. Oh, it broke free! Instantly! Oh, these are the starting nets. So, I think the starting nets, everyone, are very weak. What the fuck? We've made 8 attacks with our sledgehammer, and we've missed 5 of them? Or 6 attacks, and we've missed 4 95% chances of 188? Fuck you, game! Fuck you! Sorry, everyone. There's gonna be a lot of this. There's gonna be a lot of this. We have to heal. Come on, can I kill a normal rat hound? Alright, thank God it missed that attack. Unbelievable. Oh man, I'm gonna have to check the recording on this to make sure. 1 second, I have to stop and start. Okay, because I need to check to make sure I didn't swear. I'm sorry, I did swear. I totally cursed. It's not gonna matter, everyone. I can miss 12 of those in a row. I'm gonna keep it. Furthermore, by keeping it, I mean I'm gonna try my best to win. I'm gonna use whatever supplies or whatever tactics I can to let myself win. And if that means I use tons of health, hypos, what have you, but I'm victorious, I'm gonna do it. Mental note, these throwing nets are also garbage, so I don't want these ones. They last only 2 turns. Normal throwing nets, I think, last a lot longer than that. The same thing with the starting tranquilizer bolts you can get from the storage to deal with cave hoppers. They don't do that good of a job at tranquilizing anything. I think I've hit enemies and they completely ignored the effect. Like, not even a resist showed up. Alright, now that was dangerous. I knew it would be, but we made it here with Gabriel. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves. We are not supposed to be here until level 5 or 6, so we're here a bit earlier. I guess we should still talk with people since we're here. What do you want? What is this place? What? You lost or something? It's the junkyard. Are you part of some organization? Yeah, I'm a scrapper. We run the depot, so if you're looking for some stuff, go check out the store there. Can I go in? I'm not gonna stop you. Gotta go. Yeah, move along. The man waves you away with his left hand, displaying that 2 of his fingers, his pinky and ring finger, are not attached anymore. Sorry, Jackie. There ain't no room here if you came to fish. What are you fishing for? Why, eels, of course. They are delicious. And if I catch more than I need, I can always sell the rest to Kareem's bar. They got eel sandwiches there. They make them pretty good. So lead me to my fishing. What is this place? You haven't been here before, eh? The place is called Junkyard. It ain't your typical station or nothing like that, like Southgate or Rail Crossing. Nothing like that. We ain't got no laws, we ain't got no militia. So tread carefully and try not to step on any toes, especially those of black eels or scrappers. They are the 2 biggest gangs. Between them, they control most of the junkyard. You mess with them, you end up in one of them scrap compactors. Yep. Thanks for the tip. Got any more advice? He shrugs. Let people fish in peace. What happened to your fingers? Ran out of fishing bait. You stare at each other in silence. He is the first to break it. Nah, scavenging accident. I was at one of them, Biocorp facilities when a security bot shot me. Blew off these 2 fingers of mine, but nothing else. Well, at least it wasn't your head. Huh, nope. Alright, I'll be going. Yep, bye. I love the little entrance sign for Junkyard, especially because only one of the lights is on. That is a very nice effect. 4 95% misses. 4 and 2 88s. That is flippin' ridiculous. Oh my god. Black Eel Thugs, Junkyard Commoners, Lenny the Cook. The mushroom sauce is good, though. Stay far away from Rat Hound. I heard the newest batch is extra mangy. He just wheezes through his mask, refusing to converse with you. A large man with a scruffy bush of a beard stands at the counter, smelling of foul food and booze. He speaks in a deep, rumbling voice, and you can't quite tell if he's in a bad mood or just bored. "What can I get you, Jack?" "Can you tell me a bit about Junkyard?" "The main thing you gotta know is that there are two major gangs here. Scrappers, who control the depot and all the junk that's being scavenged from the old junkyard. And Black Eagles, who control the docks and the shipment of said junk. Everyone who lives here has to pay protection money to one of those gangs. The more shinies you have in your pocket, the more you have to pay. There are smaller gangs here and there, but they don't mess with the big boys and instead just harass those who cannot pay protection money, or random travelers. Like you." "What's the old junkyard?" "It's called Depot A. It's a closed-off section of the junkyard where there's some sort of accident that happened a long while back, released a mutagen to the environment. It's a scary place now, but scrappers still send in scavenging parties regularly to recover more valuable stuff to sell." "Heard any good rumors?" "Newest freak sighting. Two-headed mutants in old junkyard. Make of that what you will." "What exactly goes into this, junkyard surprise you're selling?" "It's a surprise." "I hate surprises." "Me too. Let me see what's on the menu." He's buying some foodstuffs, and we got foodstuffs to No, I don't. Oh crap, I left those at my stash. I guess we can sell the canned meat for some Stygian coins. He just wheezes through his mask, refusing to converse with you. Now we are here, in particular, for a handle, and there's several people who could be selling it. We'll start with some of these people. "Looking for some scrap? I got you covered." "Merchants here only accept Stygian coins. How do I get some of those?" "Yeah, you can buy Charons from Colton with the other currencies if that's what you're looking to do." "Oh, show me what you have." No handle. He's selling just a spear shaft. He'll buy the soft foam padding, but we could maybe use that to make a better pair of boots than what we're currently wearing. Agility +1 actually is kind of useful. We'll hold on to ours. Although, how much will you buy it for? 9? Yeah, we'll hold on to it. We'll need a boot blueprint though. "I've got some nice hunting gear if you want to take a look, stranger. And a bunch of other random stuff I scavenged." "Yeah, show me what you got, old timer." Screw you, game! I freaking hate you. Where's my handles? Everyone's selling anything. I swear it's always like this, everyone. The game sells you things that you don't need and doesn't sell you the ingredients you need to make the things that you need to build early on in the game. I had a character who was a spear user who no merchant sold the spear plan in the first 6 hours of the game. And when I finally got it, after Depot A, I couldn't find a spear shaft to save my life. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I freaking hate you. Alright, let's try this guy. "Welcome to my little shop, stranger. Looking for some weapons or armor?" "Yeah, show me what you got." "Please have a handle." Nope. No handles. What else do you have? He is selling a lifting belt. Action point cost of sledgehammer attacks reduced by 5. All mechanical damage taken reduced by 5%. Carry capacity increased by 30. This is amazing, but we can't buy it. We don't have the money. He will buy a scope, though. That will get us some more Charons, so we'll go ahead and purchase this. Let's try to sell that. It's going to be a tough choice if we want a lifting belt or we want a different type of belt, because we're going to want these utility slots for nets and for grenades. 2 more places could have the handle. I would love to make a better sledgehammer this early on in the game, rather than rely on this level 3 sledgehammer. I mean, it's good enough. It got us through this early parts of the game, but oh, something better would be much appreciated. There's gonna be a lot of screw you games said all throughout this entire playlist, I have a hunch. You know what doesn't help is that I have been playing the game off-screen a lot, playing different characters. And oh, I just noticed the constant 95% missing all throughout the game. Holy crap. All throughout it is so annoying. More ammo bits we don't need. Be careful. Sometimes a nade or a mine comes in with the junk. Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. If they're just grabbing whatever they can and then leaving. Welcome to Depot B, stranger. Looking for some explosives, ammo, or just some random junk? I got you covered. What do you do with all the junk? We sell it, of course. Some I sell to jacks like yourself, but most of it gets shipped to the foundry, Core City. Some goes to the Protectorate, and so on. That's how we make our living. Now show me what you got, Junk Keeper. Come on, handle. You can have it. You don't have it. No handles at all. There are no handles here. Are you selling a boot blueprint? No, you are not. Well, we have the docks we can try. That's the last place we might be able to get a handle from. Otherwise, we just have to wait until the merchants recycle their inventory, and then we can try again. I would really like a sledgehammer, though. Alternatively, something else I should be looking to create is a taser. That actually might be really useful. But I would need a power core for that. And an electrical discharger, and those are expensive. Those are not things I want to have to purchase. There might be also actually a few, like, trash cans we can search as well, but I don't think we'll get lucky enough to find a handle in any of them. And I don't think I want to pay the toll to go more north in Junkyard, because I don't think we can get a handle on any of those merchants. Here to do some trading, Jack. Yeah, show me what you have. Come on, you can have it. Nope. No sledgehammer handle. Everyone's got stupid knife handles and machete handles. And maybe spear shafts. But no one's got what I'm looking for. Oh, well. Okay. Well, that sucks. And here's one of the items that we need to build a taser. But that's going to be way too expensive. Okay. Oh, well. So much for that. We're going to take the long way home as well, everyone. Rather than take the boat back. Because I can't afford the Stygian coins for that at this early part of the game. Every Stygian coin we come across needs to be saved. We desperately need them for supplies. Because we want to build the things that our technology skills let us make. And we're not a match for anything else we might come across. Siphoners, they're way too hard for us at this low level. We're not going to be a match for any of the other thieves or rogues and bandits that are around here. We definitely can't handle the crawlers. So let's go back to Southgate Station and turn the Big Brett quest in. Really quick. Okay, the enemies here do respawn. If the creature's name is written in red, to my knowledge, it will respawn in that area. Alright, so far things are working out for Gabriel. He did a battle against those rat hounds and side beetles. That was really tough, and he missed a lot. As I mentioned in the last video, misses are gonna hurt. And missing so many in a row. Oh my god. You basically have to retreat. Again, I'm not gonna zone, but we will fall back. You know, especially because those rat hounds would have slaughtered me. We would have died right there for the first time. Oh, and the first time Garrett died was going south, if I recall correctly. He ended up bumping into more side beetles than I wanted to fight at the same time, and we got stunned and slaughtered, if I remember correctly. And poor Garrett. It was fun using him, though. I really like that type of character build. The first character I made in Underrail was a thievy character. So very similar to Garrett. Only he had hacking and not crossbows. He was knives only. I really like that Garrett was a hybrid. I was thinking of maybe making Gabriel here a hybrid, because we could give him versatility. That would let him... Oh, hello, they do acid damage. And they do have corpses. They just drop saliva. If I give him versatility, we could, for example, use any weapon that we wanted. Versatility is a feat, and it makes it so that your main stat, whatever is the highest of your offenses, with the exception of throwing, all your other offensive abilities, with the exception of throwing, will be 60% of that skill. So if our melee was 100 points, our guns and crossbows would be 60. It's not that powerful, but it does give you options. It also means that instead of having to level multiple weapons at the same time, you could just level one of them if you're willing to deal with having a lower total skill level. We could give Gabriel a plasma pistol, which seems fitting for a commander, but in truth, Gabriel did, as far as I'm aware, just stick with the thunder hammer. I don't think he used anything else but this weapon. Not this weapon, but the thunder hammer. We're using a very poor sledgehammer. And that took an hour. My goodness, trying to get past those creatures. Fun! See, this is what I meant in the last video as well, when I mentioned how I think normal will be entertaining. Because on hard, we would have just died on hard. That would have been the end of us right there. It's still fun, right? It's fun? It's fun. Come on, you know when you're watching me play, you know you're like, oh, come on, Tim. I want you to have a tough time. You do. You want to see someone have a tough fight, a tough but fair fight where they win. At least that's what I want when I watch people play. Too easy and it's boring. This is why I don't like psionics very much. Too hard, and you just feel bad for the poor guy. You have not reset your inventory yet, and you still don't have a handle. I have nothing you're willing to buy. You don't possess anything I want. Alright, let's go and talk with Big Bread. We can also see if we have anything else that can be sold. Hey, Quentin. Oh, you're buying only one of those. You're also buying medicines. I don't need this. Are you selling it? Anticoagulant? You are not. You are selling capsules. We might as well start buying those now. I don't think what I have is enough that I can purchase anything from you. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just take the credits. 37 credits. How's our sledgehammer? I'm gonna have to repair it as opposed to making something better than this garbage hammer. I shouldn't knock the hammer that much. It's gotten us through some tough times, but it missed several times in a row. That wasn't us. It was the hammer. What can I do for you? I've got your hoppers. Excellent work. Here's your payment. So, would you like to name them? Aren't we going to just eat them? Eventually, yeah. But until then, I need to keep track of them. And it's easier if you're given names. Alright then. What's it gonna be? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So be it. Oh, and what about Newton? He ran into side beetles and was forced to hide in an abandoned warehouse just west of the Mushroom Cove. He cut his leg a bit, but he'll survive. In fact, Pascal should be patching him up right now. I told him to be careful, not to wander off too far. Well, glad he's alright, and thank you for helping him. That is all as far as I'm concerned. We can go back to Tanner. 700 experience points for turning in the hopper quest, the hoppers, and 700 more for finding out what on earth happened to Newton. Let's go to medical really quick and check on Newton. Maybe he saw something happen in the what happened in the cove to the poor gentleman over there. A smiling face greets you. Gabriel! Thank you very much for saving my life. I owe you for that one. I just came over to check out how you're doing. And be careful next time you go chasing hoppers. Take care. I'm fine at the moment. The leg still kinda hurts, but like, it's getting better. As far as hunting those stupid hoppers, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. See you around, Gabriel. Alright, so let's go to the cantina and see what happens next. Gabriel, I'm done with Brett's quest. Now what? Excellent. I have another task for you. Gorski has led an expedition into the nearby GMS compound, and he requested that you specifically join him there. Go to the station platform exit and talk to Essie. She can instruct you on how to reach GMS compound. After you complete this task, come and see me. Alright, well, I don't think we'll have time for this, everyone. It's been about 50 minutes or so. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to just let time pass, try to get the merchants to recycle the inventory, and see if I can get lucky enough for the merchants to actually spawn a handle this time around. And I'll go ahead and construct a hammer, if we're able to do that. And then, well, then we'll go out to the GMS compound. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching this one, and take care, everyone.